So listen, as someone who had a huge glow up over the years, I know a thing or two about how to completely transform yourself. From the girl sitting in the corner of her room, afraid to take up space, to becoming the most confident version of myself. The glow up was real. And over these years, I've learned all the tips and tricks that you need to become your own it girl. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing 30 hot girl hacks to actually change your life, glow you up, and help you become your most confident self. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lena. I have a self-help series here on my channel where we discuss all things becoming your best self. So if you're not subscribed already,
what are you doing?
Okay,
what are you doing?
Go subscribe right now. So first things first, drink enough water daily. Yep, I cannot stress enough. Water intake is actually so important, especially for your digestion, you know, getting things moving smoothly, if you know what I mean. And also just for your overall health and well-being. And when you're dehydrated, you will know it because you see it and you also feel it. I used to not really care about my water intake, and I would always wonder why I had headaches, I felt dizzy, my skin was looking dull, my tongue was dry. So research actually says that about 11.5 cups of water is good for women daily. And especially if you live in a hot and humid place, you gotta up that water intake, sis. It honestly helps when you have a huge water bottle. Like, this is literally the size of my head. Having it around just helps remind me to drink more water. And a little bonus tip, you can add some lemon into your water in the morning. This is my favorite hack. The real ones know how I feel about my lemon water. I love to squeeze some lemon into my warm water and drink it on an empty stomach in the morning before any caffeine hits my system, and it gets things moving, my digestion is flowing. It's just great, I highly recommend it. Daily movement for the feel-good hormones. So guys, the day I stopped looking at working out as this annoying chore that I had to do, that I was not looking forward to, and instead started to see it as a genuine cheat code to life. Like seriously, if you think about it, just getting any sort of daily movement in, you're guaranteed feel-good hormones, endorphins. And once I started to see daily movement as that, getting those free feel-good hormones, my life has changed. And I have never been more consistent with working out. So that's kind of how you should look at it. It's a free way to get some feel-good hormones. And literally all you have to do is set aside a little bit of time out of your day to get some movement in. Like, movement is a guaranteed way for you to feel good, and who does not want to feel good? And you know that euphoric feeling that you get after you do your workout or you go on a walk? That feeling alone is so motivating for you to want to move your body. And it could be anything from lifting weights, doing yoga, Pilates, going on a walk, going on a run, stretching. As long as it's some sort of movement, you're good to go. And following up with that, have a consistent workout routine that works for you. So emphasis on the consistent part of the workout routine. Don't be expecting yourself to work out 7 days a week, all day, every day. Okay, it's just not realistic. I would know, I used to get so ambitious and try to work out literally every single day, and then it would only last a week. So create a workout routine that genuinely works for you. Like if you have work or you have school, wake up an hour earlier to get your workout in. Or maybe you are not a morning person, you're more of a night owl. Make sure you pack your workout clothes with you when you go to work or school so that you can get your workout in after. Just any sort of routine that works for you. I personally work out 5 times a week, but 3 times a week might be more realistic for you, and that is totally okay. Another bonus tip, add in a good mix of low impact workouts and high impact workouts. So guys, this past year, I just started doing Pilates and implementing it consistently in my routine, and when I tell you the combination of high impact workouts like weightlifting and running and Pilates together changed my life, okay? You can see in these photos the difference in my body. I used to strictly only lift weights, and honestly, I saw the most change in my physique and felt the most confident when I started implementing both high impact and low impact workouts. So high impact is more like running, sprinting, heavy weightlifting. Low impact would be Pilates, yoga. So having a good mix of both throughout your week, not only does it spice things up a little bit, but you will see a huge difference in your body. And following up with that, cycle sync your workouts. Y'all, this one is a game changer, okay? Cycle syncing your workouts is basically when you adjust your workout routine based on where you are in your cycle. So I remember before I knew about this, I would just try to power through my periods and do a heavy lifting workout, and the next day I would wonder why I felt like completely crap and was so tired. And it's because I wasn't working out based on my cycle. So here's a chart of kind of the workouts that you should do around what point of your cycle that you're in. And when I tell you this glowed me up, okay, my recovery and my energy levels just got so much better once I started implementing this. And you know, as women, we don't realize how much hormone fluctuations actually affect us and how we feel. And then when we feel exhausted during a workout, we wonder why. And it's because of our hormones. So yeah, start to cycle sync your workouts around your cycle, and you will notice a huge difference in your energy levels, how you feel, the quality of your workouts, everything. Get 5 to 10K steps in a day. This one is a great hack, okay? And I know it sounds a little daunting, a little jarring when you first hear it, like 5 to 10,000 steps, like who? When I first heard that, I was literally like, that sounds insane. But listen, trust me, it's really not that hard. Hear me out, hear me out. First of all, walking is so underrated. Like literally, it's such an easy thing to do, but it helps just get your body moving a little bit. And it's so easy to implement in your day. Let's say you want to grab lunch. Instead of going to the Chipotle 5 minutes away, maybe you can walk to one that's 20 minutes away. Or maybe you have to pick something up. Or maybe you have to return a package. Try to go walk farther to go return that package. Or if you're going to work, instead of taking the train or taking your car, by the way, if you live close, okay, maybe you can walk. So little things like that, trying to sneak in steps throughout your day really, really helps. And listen, your girl, I've been working out for like the past 5 years, and I've always just had this little like stomach pooch, which I was always so insecure about. If you have a little stomach pooch too, do not feel bad or beat yourself up about it, because it's actually perfectly normal. You'll notice that pooch is a little bit more bloated during different phases of your cycle. And also, all women have a necessary layer of fat to protect your internal organs, so please do not beat yourself up about that little pooch, okay? And I still have one. I've just learned to love and accept her. But before getting consistent steps in throughout every single day, I noticed that my pooch was a little bit more bloated than usual. And then when I started being consistent with my walks and being intentional about getting a certain amount of steps in every day, I noticed it was just way less bloated and had less inflammation, so it was honestly less noticeable. So yeah, if you start to be consistent with your steps and make it sort of like a thing, a habit, you'll notice a difference on how you look and how you feel. When I see that I'm low on steps throughout my day, I force myself to go outside, go on a walk to run my errands, to grab a tea or coffee or something. Next, sleep with a silk bonnet. This one, you guys, game changer, okay? So I was recently diagnosed with PCOS, and one of my big symptoms was hair thinning and my hair literally falling out. And my hair was just going through it. It was super dry and it was constantly falling out. I was so frustrated. But through that experience, I learned a lot of hair hacks and how to protect your hair, how to keep it long, healthy. And one of them is wearing a silk bonnet to bed every single night. I wear this religiously every night because I noticed how much less frizzy my hair was and how less hair was falling out of my scalp. And just visibly, my damage was a lot less worse. So this is mine. I'm gonna have this linked in the description. I'm gonna have any products that I mention linked in the description to make it easy for you guys. But yeah, it also helps with hair products to absorb into your hair instead of your pillowcase. You could also do silk pillowcases, but I've tried it and I hated how my head would always slip from the pillowcase. So now I just use a silk bonnet and I love her. Silk bonnets for the win. Do a hair mask oil weekly. So this hack was a huge reason that I was able to regrow my thinning hair. Okay, this baby right here is my tried and true. This is the Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I used to wash my hair every day. Yes, I know. Not anymore, okay? I try to wash my hair every other day or every 3 days, and in between I use a dry shampoo. This one is the Monday Volume Dry Shampoo with collagen. This one smells amazing and it helps get rid of the oil in my hair. So yeah, this hair oil is really good if you want to grow your hair or you have thinning hair. So basically what I do is I bamboo brush throughout my hair. I start from the root all the way to my ends. So I just brush my hair for like 5-10 minutes, really stimulating the blood circulation in my scalp. And then I add some oil to my scalp and then I massage it into my hair. I also like to use this scalp massager to just really get in there. And it feels so good. It's just a massage for your scalp. And then I add a few drops of oil to the ends of my hair for those split ends. And then I claw clip my hair up. I go do some chores, I clean up my apartment, and after 30 minutes to like an hour, then I wash all of it out of my hair. Like this combo right here for your hair, chef's kiss, okay? I rave about this for a reason, especially this hair oil. Which, speaking of, use a hair oil. So not only is it good to oil your hair and do hair masks, but also just using an everyday oil for your hair when you're just out and about. This is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. Any hair oil that works for you. It just gives your hair that really nice, healthy, glossy looking sheen. And I love this one. I'm very picky with my hair oils, okay? Because I hate when some oils make your hair look super greasy, but this does not, okay? It's super lightweight. It gives a super nice shine. It smells amazing. Love. Wear sunscreen every day on your face, your neck, and your hands. Okay, as a Korean, my mom has been slathering sunscreen all over me since I probably came out the womb. And for good reason, because sunscreen is the reason why my mom looks amazing as she looks today. So if you're not already wearing sunscreen every day, what are you doing, okay? What are you doing? You have to wear sunscreen. I cannot stress this enough. Please wear sunscreen, not just on your face, but your neck and your hands, because your neck and your hands is actually the first signs of aging. And sunscreen is amazing. It helps protect your skin from any potential skin cancer, sunburns, enlarged pores, aging. And yeah, if you wonder why Asians look very young for a long time, it's because of sunscreen. It is truly because they lather this stuff on religiously. And this is by far my favorite sunscreen. This is the Beauty of Chosun Relief Sunscreen in SPF 50. This is my favorite sunscreen for a reason, okay? It does not leave any white cast at all. It's super lightweight. It's not sticky. This stuff literally just melts into your skin. It's so moisturizing. Get therapy. I love to say this all the time, but the best investment for yourself is yourself. Therapy has genuinely been such a huge help to become my most confident self, to transform myself. I saw a huge difference in my self-esteem, my motivation, my confidence. So I'm so excited to be introducing today's sponsor of the video, BetterHelp. So BetterHelp is actually the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. And with BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. I've actually used BetterHelp myself when I was a senior in college, and I was really struggling with being in a weird transition period of my life and with friendships, my confidence, all that. And it was really helpful to have someone to help me overcome that point in my life, the hardships that I was going through. So BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, you go to their site and you can use my link, betterhelp.com/LenaLifts. You answer a few questions, and BetterHelp will match you to a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. And you can do it all from your phone or computer, video chat or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. And you'll be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours, so you can get started really fast. So let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit betterhelp.com/LenaLifts or choose LenaLifts during sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month. Use a hand cream and lip mask right before bed. So I always keep my hand cream and my lip mask at my bedside table. So right before bed, I just lather this stuff on my hands, my lips, so that when you wake up, your lips and your hands are just buttery, baby smooth. And I'm sure you guys are noticing a theme, okay? Moisturizing. Moisturizing your skin, your hair, your lips is so important to just have that effortless, healthy looking glow. So this is my tried and true, the Laneige lip mask. Everyone knows about this one. Amazing. This is the L'Occitane Delicious Hands Hand Cream with almond oil. This stuff makes my hands so smooth. Never sleep with makeup on. Listen, I know we've all done it before. Okay, I have definitely done it many times, but always the next morning I regret it because there's a mountain that shows up on my skin and I'm like, why did I do this to myself? But yeah, sleeping with makeup is so bad for your skin, you guys. Bacteria basically just accumulates on your face and it clogs your pores, it leads to breakouts. So it's just not okay. Trust me when I say future you is gonna thank you for taking off your makeup before bed. So bonus tip, make sure that you double cleanse. So double cleansing is when you use an oil-based cleanser and then a water-based cleanser, or you can use a makeup balm. I personally love makeup balms. This is the one that I use. It's the Pharmacy Green and Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This stuff is so good. It literally just melts away all of my makeup. So you just take some into your hands and then you just rub it into your skin and then you emulsify it with water. So then you add water to it and then you rub it onto your skin and really get in there, get all that makeup off. Then you wash it off and then you go in with your water-based cleanser and then wash your face, and then that is how you get all the makeup off, all the dirt off, the gunk. And double cleansing has helped me not break out. Like, trust me, as someone who struggled with acne so much, double cleansing changed my life. Get at least 8 hours of sleep. So guys, I know you heard it already, but sleep is so important, okay? Not getting enough sleep is so bad for your health, your brain function, your skin, you age faster, it's bad for your recovery, your energy, literally everything. So please, please, please try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Which, speaking of, sleep with an eye mask. So I highly recommend, to help you sleep better, using an eye mask. This is a silk eye mask. Like guys, this is literally me every single night. I put my silk bonnet on and my matching silk eye mask, and I throw some white noise on, and that combination, I sleep like a baby. My boyfriend said that when I get ready for bed, it's like I'm getting ready for war. Like the way that I look, I'm like strapping things on. But it's genuinely because your girl needs her beauty sleep, okay? And I'm telling you, silk eye masks help. It helps cover your eyes, makes it super dark, so you just fall asleep faster. I'm telling you, my sleep has changed because of this little thing. Take magnesium glycinate before bed. Guys, I have the best sleep of my life when I'm taking magnesium glycinate. It's actually a proven supplement to help your body relax. This is the one that I take. It's from Nature's Bounty magnesium glycinate. So I just pop 2 of these 30 minutes before bed, and it just helps me relax, helps me sleep a lot deeper, and helps me just stay asleep throughout the night. I've actually noticed a difference when I take this and when I don't. Use a sheet mask every day. So guys, when I was in Korea last year, I actually met with my aunt, who was my mom's sister, and guys, she looks amazing, okay? Her skin, flawless. And I think she's about 5 years older than my mom, but she looks great. And I literally asked her, like, what is your secret? And she told me that she uses a sheet mask every night. So since then, I was like, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna get on it. So I've been using a face mask, not every night, but most nights I try to, at least a few times a week. And I've actually noticed a difference in my skin. It's just so much more plump and moisturized. So these are the ones that I use. This is from MetaHeal. I have this blue one, and then I use the green one. It's like a tea tree one. And it just really hydrates your skin, helps reduce any redness, inflammation. And there's also also anti-aging benefits to it, and my aunt is proof of that. Use pimple patches. Listen to me, okay? Do not pick at your pimple. Trust me, as coming from someone who has had a lot of acne and I have a lot of pimple scars from picking at my pimples, do not do that to your future self, okay? I know it's super tempting, but don't do it. You are just gonna make it worse and it's going to scar your skin. So instead, use pimple patches. These are my two favorite. This is the Go Getter Clarifying Blemish Patches from Zitstica. This is the perfect overnight patch. It just gets all that gunk out of your pimple, like literally overnight. It's amazing. This is the Real Beauty Miracle Patch Invisible Spot Cover. This patch is so thin, you can't even see it. So I always wear it when I'm out and about, and it helps get rid of your pimple and protect the pimple. So I love these, okay? Amazing. Start tongue scraping. This one, okay? I know this sounds weird, but hear me out, hear me out. Tongue scraping is genuinely a game changer. If you didn't know, bad breath actually mostly comes from the back of your tongue, and your toothbrush alone cannot get rid of that. So tongue scraping is your answer. This is what it looks like. You just go from the back of your tongue and then you get rid of that gunk, and it sounds gross, but it works, okay? And when you're not getting that gunk out of your tongue, you're just basically ingesting it back into your body, which is not ideal. And you will see tongue scraping really helps with bad breath. Try for facial symmetry. So studies have shown that the most attractive people have facial symmetry. And the best way to do this is actually fixing up your eyebrows, because your brows frame your face. Have you guys ever heard of eyebrow blindness? Okay, well, your girl had that, all right? Here are the pictures to prove it. I had it down bad, all right? It wasn't until I got my eyebrows threaded and microbladed when I saw a huge difference in my face and the symmetry of my face. I highly recommend going to a threading salon. They're the best at getting your eyebrows shaped perfectly. Another way to get facial symmetry is massaging your face. This is a traditional Chinese practice that people do to reduce the inflammation in their face. Because you know, you can have some bloating and puffiness in your face that makes it kind of asymmetrical. I know some people like to use gua sha, but personally, I just like to use my fingers, like my knuckles, and I feel like it's good enough. And while I'm doing my skincare, I just massage from my chin to my jaw and then all the way down to my neck, and then I do that a few times and I massage my face. And it's a technique using lymphatic drainage. I'm gonna have a chart photo right here. So yeah, massaging your face, making sure your eyebrows are symmetrical is really gonna help with that snatched facial symmetry look. Have a signature scent. So fun fact, as humans, scientists say that smell and memory is really closely linked in our brains. And you know, having a signature scent that you are known for is just fun. And I don't know about you, but I love being known as someone that smells good. Like my favorite compliment is genuinely when people tell me I smell good. So this is my signature scent. If you're not into sweet scents, you probably won't like this, but if you like them like me, you will love. So my perfume is the Ariana Grande Cloud Perfume. Guys, I have a $100 perfume and I still get way more compliments with this perfume than the $100 one, okay? I can't even explain it, but it just smells so good. It's sweet, it's fun, it's flirty. I love the scent. I always get questions about what I'm wearing. It's always this one. And the trick to smelling good all day is layering your scents. So this is the body spray that I use. This is the Brazilian Crush Cherry Rosa Pistachio and Salted Caramel body spray. You can see how much I use these because they're literally empty. But people rave about this one for a reason, but it's for a reason because it smells that amazing. So to smell good, I always layer with this body spray, and then I add a few spritzes of this perfume, and then I put on some body lotion that also smells really good. This is the EOS Vanilla Body Lotion in Vanilla Cashmere. Listen, if you want to be told that you smell amazing, okay, use this combination. It has never failed me. Do daily affirmations in the mirror. So when I do my skincare, my makeup, my hair, whatever, I always make sure when I'm looking at myself in the mirror to just hype myself up, you know? Tell myself some affirmations. I just look at myself and I say, you are beautiful, you are talented, you are capable, you are blessed. And I know it sounds a little weird, a little cringy. Not gonna lie, the first few times I did it, I was like, what are you doing? But it honestly helps when you think of it as you talking to your younger self, like the younger 7-year-old version of you, and just telling yourself these compliments. Because honestly, we are our own worst critic, okay? Think about it. Immediately when we look in the mirror, we try to look for something that we don't like about ourselves. So just getting into the habit of when you look at yourself in the mirror to just say nice things to yourself. It really, really helps your confidence. Consume ginseng. So this supplement is really popular in Korea, and I grew up drinking ginseng tea since I was young. This is the one that I currently use. So studies show that ginseng actually can help boost your immune system, helps lower blood sugar levels, improves your brain function, helps with inflammation, just so many benefits I can't even count. It is really like a miracle supplement. I also noticed it really helps me with energy without caffeine. When I need that extra boost in the day and I don't want to drink another cup of coffee, drinking ginseng tea is great. I'm not gonna lie, it does not taste the best, but but it is so good for you. Take care of your gut health. So I honestly started taking care of my gut health when I was dealing with chronic bloating. Like I was just constantly bloated, even if I didn't eat anything. So what really helps is taking prebiotics. This is the one that I use. It's from Seed. It really helps with good bacteria in your gut. Also eating fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi. I literally eat some sort of fermented food every day. And when I tell you that my bloating has gotten so much better. Journaling daily. So I stress this all the time, but it's because it's true. Journaling is one of the best self-care hacks that you could do for yourself, and I will die on that hill, okay? I actually have a whole separate video on how journaling can change your life. But journaling is just a small but simple way to check in on yourself and be more intentional with your time. And most importantly, show gratitude every day, which is so important. And if you need the perfect journal for this, shameless plug, this is my journal, the day by day journal, which are now available. It has a whole section of wellness prompts, a section for gratitude, free write space, all that you need for your journaling needs. Add clothes to your carbs and sugar. So since I was diagnosed with PCOS, I was dealing with all sorts of crazy symptoms like extreme fatigue, hair loss, hair thinning, acne all over my face, extreme bloating. And I learned that one of the best diets for this is a low glycemic diet. I'm actually not saying to go on diets because I actually really hate diet culture. Like the reason why I went on this diet is because I needed it for health reasons. But going on this diet made me realize how negatively sugar impacts my body. And sugar just in general, obviously, when you're overdoing it, it's not good even if you don't have PCOS. So a hack to help this is adding cloves or protein, fat, and fiber when you're eating carbs or sugar. And it's the best way to reduce your glucose spikes. And if you don't know, glucose spikes increases inflammation in your body and has a bunch of long-term negative health effects. So eating protein, fat, or fiber before you eat the carbs is really gonna help you not have that huge glucose spike. So afterwards you feel drowsy, you feel fatigued, you feel tired, you feel bloated. So a perfect example of this is if you're having some chicken pasta for lunch, perfectly fine. But before eating that pasta, you can have a salad. Or even for breakfast, if I'm having, let's say, a fruit yogurt bowl, I'll have my eggs, my protein first, and then I'll have the yogurt bowl. Speaking of which, avoid sugary breakfast. So I used to start my day with sugar every single morning. Like I'm talking oatmeal bowls, yogurt bowls, granola bars, protein bars, fruit smoothies, you name it, okay? And I'm not saying you can't have those things for breakfast, you totally can, but actually savory breakfasts are better for you so that you don't get that afternoon crash, because if you start your mornings just only sugar, you're gonna have that glucose spike, and that afternoon crash, it's not fun. So now for breakfast, I try to eat more eggs, avocado. And so that way I notice I feel more full throughout the day. And I don't get that like afternoon crash because I didn't start my day off with sugar. Teeth care. Take care of your teeth. So I'm talking have nice smelling breath, please. Tongue scraping like I talked about before. Mouthwash, whiten your teeth monthly. I like to use whitening strips monthly. And actually a great natural way to whiten your teeth and freshen your breath is with coconut oil and do oil pulling. So you just put some coconut oil into your mouth. You swish it around your mouth for like 30 minutes to a minute and you spit it out and your breath is clean, your teeth are whiter. Amazing. It's an amazing natural way. I also always keep mints and gum in my purse after I eat like a good meal. I don't want my breath stinking after, so I always have those in my bag ready for me. Like you will never catch my breath smelling crazy. Have a hot girl playlist. So I'm telling you, take the time to curate that playlist, all right? It is going to be your go-to playlist that you will play and immediately you feel confident, you feel ready to take on the world, and that you are the main character. Last but not least, be double productive by listening to things that enrich your brain and give you knowledge. If you know me at all, you know that I'm someone that I constantly always have something playing in the background when I'm doing pretty much anything. So when I'm cleaning my place, folding my laundry, doing the dishes, even sometimes taking a shower, I like to listen to something that is good for my brain and teaches me something new. You know, when we're all grown up and we're all done with school, we kind of forget sometimes to have that same curiosity for life and to learn things. And we are in the age of the internet, so we have all the knowledge in our fingertips to learn anything we want at any time. So I just think that we need to take advantage of that. I'm talking, I love to learn about anything, like documentaries about the history of Sweden, the economics of social media apps, fun facts about cats, how to make the perfect iced latte, etc. I do this because one, instead of just doing menial tasks throughout my day without thinking, I can be double productive and learn something while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. That honestly makes me feel so good being double productive with my time. Also two, knowledge is power. And learning about things that are interesting to me or can help improve my life in some way just helps me develop as a person and just be a more personable, interesting person. So let's say I meet a random person from Sweden, I can tell them some facts that I know about Sweden and just have an interesting conversation with them. So yeah, audiobooks, podcasts, self-help podcasts, documentaries, things like that. Listening to anything that just enriches your brain with knowledge is We love that. So yeah, it's literally dark outside. It is nighttime. That's how long we've been sitting here talking about hot girl habits. But yeah, hot girls don't gatekeep. So if you have any hot girl habits that you want to share with us that I didn't mention, leave them in the comments below. We have a whole community here going on. We're each other's hype woman. We hype each other up, uplift each other. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're a real one. I love you guys so much, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye guys.
Taking a ride to join a lake 눈치 보면서 들어가